Hello, this is Chris Walker with Big Angie Fan Channel here in beautiful Hawaii. And I'm in recovery from COVID right now. And I thought I wanted to get back into the saddle here, so here's just a quick reaction video. Okay, so this is a video, rehearsal video from Fan Club Mozarts. And I'm showing it just because well, first of all, because I love to showcase all the wonderful behind the scenes stuff on Fan Club Mozarts. I like to show how her singing can be just as good when it's just kind of off the cuff. So that's one reason. Also because talking about Fan Club Mozarts before, I was talking about how it wasn't very fan friendly, and some people were telling me, well, maybe she wants it that way. It's kind of like her Patreon, she doesn't really want it to be that publicized and kind of a hidden treasure trove for super fans of Angelina Jordan. So yeah, maybe that's the case. They aren't really interested in getting lots and lots of views for it. But I'm interested in it getting lots and lots of views because it really shows an important side of Angelina Jordan you don't see with the official channels. Okay, so this one is the Christmas song, and one reason I'm showing this is because, well, of course she's in fine voice, but also because it relates to the, in a sense, it relates to the concerts that are coming up in a way that will become clear later. But before I do that, I want to first have a quick little tutorial on getting rid of fake Angelina Jordans on TikTok. Because Angelina Jordan is all about authenticity, and she's really focusing on her TikTok a lot because there's a lot of the younger viewers there. It's easy to pile up views, but among a younger crowd there. So it's really important that her TikTok be successful. And one thing that harms her is all of these people pretending to be Angelina Jordan. So let's first do that tutorial. So if you're like me, you probably only have TikTok because of Angelina Jordan. I'm not going to talk about how you get it or how you set it up. This is assuming you already have TikTok, and we just want to get rid of fake followers, that people impersonating Angelina Jordan. So I opened up my TikTok app and I clicked on inbox down here to show all of my recent activity. And you see these different people following me, and some of them are more obvious fakes than others. But this one, Angelina Jordan 01, looks like it's the most likely to be a true one. But so this is the steps to get rid of it. So I click on the icon, and it shows me, actually looks pretty real. There's all these pictures of videos, but it isn't really her because, for one thing, there's very few followers. But the main thing that tells you that it's not real is that there's not a blue check mark next to the name. So this is a clever one that could get you to thinking, oh, Angelina Jordan is following me. Anyway, it's not her. So to get rid of her, I'm going to go down here. Well, first I'm going to hit block, and it's asked me to confirm it, so I confirm it. And then after I've done that, it shows me that there's no more videos because I've blocked them. So I go back up there and I go back to report, and I report account because I want to report an impersonation. And there where it says impersonating somebody, and I pick celebrity, and then I type in Angelina Jordan and make sure it's that one that has the blue check mark, and then I hit submit on the bottom, and it says that I'm done. So that's about it. It's just really important to get rid of all these fake Angelina Jordans who are basically just ripping her off. All right, on with the reaction. This is one of two behind the scenes recordings getting ready for a Christmas concert. The other one of these features some wonderful, wonderful vocals. This one also features some great vocals, but the sound mix is not nearly as good. Like the piano is really exaggerated. So I took the liberty of enhancing the sound here.
frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by the blind and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe.
Now, the way that this relates to her Christmas concert is, up until her Christmas concert, there was only, this version and some other, besides this version, the other versions we had of her performing were with another singer. And there's a part of the song that the other singer would always do that up until the Christmas concert from last year, so Angelina Jordan didn't sing those parts of the song, except I think Boris Palanovsky's Christmas concert that he captured. She does sing that part of the song. But anyway, in the Christmas concert from last year, I was really blown away by her runs where she's singing, If Reindeers Really Know How to Fly, she does a beautiful run there. So interesting to see here, what she does with it in this setting. So I'm going to be asking 3 questions in this video at the end, kind of like I did in a previous video, to see how much you're paying attention. So one thing I'm going to tell you is that Christmas concert version of this song is I think it's my second favorite Christmas song recording from her. In general, the Christmas songs, I think, are not her best material, just like I would say with any other artist. Christmas songs are just kind of too hackneyed and well-known. But anyway, this one, that version in the Christmas concert is probably my second favorite of her Christmas songs, and it's really good. Maybe the third favorite, well, I'll get into that later. Okay, let's continue on.
Help to make the season bright. Tiny tots of their eyes all aglow, but find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. Every mother's child is gonna
Okay, here comes the part that was so great in the Christmas
to
concert.
see if reindeers really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase.
Very different from the Christmas concert version, but this is a really good run.
To kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.
So just wonderful singing, wonderful behind the scenes. So the second thing I'm going to say here is that my absolute favorite of her Christmas songs, and which I think is actually one of her best renditions of a song, in her top 10 probably, is Mary's Boy Child. So that's coming up pretty soon in my A to Z reactions. I'm going to kind of do a pretty extensive reaction to that because that is so, the vocals for that are just so out of this world. So that's my first favorite, and I already told you my second favorite is the Christmas concert version of this. So more about the fan club Mozarts. It's one reason I really urge you to go and check it out and just deal with the navigation problems is that there's just so many nuggets of not only many wonderful performances, but also just really shows you Angelina Jordan, the person, in so many of these, how she interacts with other people playing with her. And this pianist is featured in a lot of her songs, and you can see a lot of her interactions with him. For example, this church concert, there's some, it's not good quality video, but there's quality, there's some video of her singing in the church here that's wonderful to watch. A lot of times you have to kind of fast forward through some really jerky camera work, or where it's like shooting from really far away. It's a mixed bag, but the best stuff is just classic. Okay, so the third thing for you guys is, I would say that my third favorite song is the other one in this series, where the name is escaping me right now, but it's this exact same setting, and she just hits a note there, and where the pianist actually like turns and looks at her with a little giggle because he was surprised at it's not When You Wish Upon a Star. What is it? Maybe it is When You Wish Upon a Star. I can't. Okay, so that's the third thing is, what is that other one in this series that I'm thinking of? That's probably my third favorite of her Christmas songs. So finally, just to close out with this, I do urge you, if you are on Patreon, I'm not going to tell you how to get to Patreon because she does kind of want to keep it a secret, but if you are on Patreon, if you're like a new member and you don't happen to have checked out that Christmas concert, you definitely should. And her version of this song is absolutely wonderful, as are pretty much all of them. All of the songs are really good versions, and the closing song is just a masterpiece. All right, just to get back in the saddle here again. So this has been Chris Walker with Big Angie Fan Channel here in beautiful Hawaii. Aloha.
Many times, many ways. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.